This video I'm going to go over all the different ways to find asteroids for harvesting. Now, one feature you have, if you have the full galaxy map up, you can easily just click on a galaxy and hit asteroid search, and you can do searches for anywhere from 1, 8, 20, or 40 asteroids. Now, the more asteroids you're searching for at a time, the better asteroids you're likely to find with this search. So, that being said, the 40 times would most likely give you the best asteroids in that galaxy, or some of the better ones at least. But there's a major drawback to this, as it has an extremely high scan cost. To be precise, the 40 times scan here cost exactly 10,000 times as much as doing a scan at the 8 times view of an area. And you can scan one entire galaxy with only 9 of those scans. So it's about the least cost-efficient way of actually scanning for asteroids. What I actually find to be the best way to scan for asteroids is first go to the 13 times view for the map. Then you pick the galaxy you want to harvest in, and just click in towards one of the corners and center your map here. This will put that corner point as your main focus of where your map will be. Then you go down to the 8 times zoom. As you'll see, there's the blue line. That signifies the edge of the galaxy. Now, at the very end of the map, if it's a red line, that's the very edge of the entire game's galaxy. So, once you actually line up the blue lines close to the corner, it gets easy to scan one entire galaxy. Now, for actually moving them over, you can do a couple ways. One, the arrow keys work to actually move the map. But for actually getting it as close as possible, it's good to actually just click on the map and you can drag it around with your mouse. And then just make sure to put it as close to the 2 lines as possible. Then while you're here, you just go to scan area, then scan for asteroids. And then, at this point, it's best to actually use your keypad to move the map. So if you just click in one direction 9 times, that'll be enough to get you over for another scan. Then you click scan area again, and go over there 9. And then, of course, you can go whichever way you like. I usually start at the top left, go right, then I go down, then left, then down, then right. Of course, you can scan it any way you want, but all you really need is 9 scans to get the entire galaxy. After doing your 9 scans, you can go back to the 13 times map, and then, as you'll see, scan all 4 fields within this galaxy. And there's 4 fields in every galaxy unless you've actually cleared out an entire field. Now, one thing to note, the perfect field will usually have the best asteroids, but don't underestimate what the good and fine fields may have. It's always good to just arrow over the field, click on it, and go to show asteroids. Because every once in a while you get some nice gems of high percentages with small asteroids. Another way to find them is after you've already found a good galaxy to harvest in, when you completely destroy an asteroid, you'll get 1 to 2 asteroids found. Normally if it's just one, it's an asteroid from the circle you're in. If you get a second one, that's almost always in a different galaxy or a different circle in the same galaxy. After you reveal the field of asteroids, there's a couple ways to actually go about picking which ones you're going to harvest. Normally what you want is things with a high harvesting percentage and a small size. As far as the harvesting bonus and for what size to harvest, the harvesting bonus is more of a personal preference of where you want to limit yourself to. I personally wouldn't say anything under 210 is any good. Now the size of the asteroids you're finding are based on your tactic level. So actually finding an asteroid the size that you want to harvest can be a little bit more difficult if you're at a higher tactic. So really you have to judge what the average asteroid size you're getting is, and then pick something that's on the smaller half of the scale. Now the reason for picking the smaller asteroids is when you completely harvest an asteroid, the amount of bonus tactic, galaxy knowledge, and colony points is based on the size of the asteroid, but as they get bigger it does give a diminishing return. So smaller the asteroids, the better return, especially on colony points, you're going to get.